I have to take a deep breath with this one because I don't know what type of reaction I'm going to get, but I got to say it and I got to tell it. BET gave Angel Reese Sportsman of the Year. Sportsman, sportswoman, whatever. They just gave her this award for the third year in a row. This is embarrassing, bro. Straight up.
If you gave it to her the first year, I understand. The second year, I don't understand, but okay. But the third year in a row, ignoring the accomplishments of all these women who actually accomplished something. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky did not make the WNBA playoffs last year.
You made some comments about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Explain.
Listen, man, and again, I will emphasize this every day of the week, twice on Sunday. I love my people. I love black people. But I think sometimes we do play the race card too much, or when it's not necessary, because everybody's trying to make this about a, come on, black man, protect the sisters, brother. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry, based on her range and the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop it.
I know how to behave around a woman. So when I see Angel Reese, homie, I'm sitting back saying, she want to join in with these hoes over here. And she like men, but she'll with a woman, but she ain't a full lesbian, full bulldigger like the rest of the WNBA. That's why she got the sex appeal and still appeal. But most of her young age girls go both ways, back and forward.
Angel Reese. And people started firing on Angel Reese. And I'm like, this is amazing that there's actually blowback. This Olympic boxer, Clarissa Shields, actually said what women actually think. I'm sure Asia Wilson thinks this. I'm sure Nafisia Collier thinks this. I'm sure Coco Gauff thinks this. Like, what is BET doing giving Angel Reese Sportswoman of the Year 3 years in a row?
So Angel Reese won BET Sportswoman of the Year for the third year in a row, and the internet is in shambles. Half of the people are like, congratulations, because Angel is their girl. And the other half are like, yeah, I don't.
The woman's one of the top 40 players in the WNBA, but somehow she's the top female athlete black athlete in America. It makes no sense.
You know, I love my people. Black people, we're special. I love my people. But I am an even bigger lover of my people who work hard and deserve to be credited for it. Asia Wilson, last year's MVP, broken the scoring record for points in a single season. Beast on the floor. Simone Biles, one of the most decorated gymnasts of all time, who won 4 medals in the Olympics, 2024 Paris Olympics last year, 3 gold, 1 silver.
Since Clarissa Shields, hats off to her, tweeted out, still don't know how I didn't win the Sportswoman of the Year for the BET Awards, but congrats to Angel Reese and all the other nominees. I just thought accolades mattered.
Sha'Carri Richardson, who won her first gold medal in the Olympics last year, and I think she got either a silver or bronze in the 200, gold in the 100. Coco Gauff, who won the US Open last year and just recently won the French Open. Juju Watkins, the new rising star in the WNBA. She's injured, but she's gonna be something special. Just to name a few.
Now, Clarissa tweets this out. She starts getting blowback. There have been other follow-up tweets from Clarissa where she's kind of backpedaled, but she's also just flat out stood her ground. So, hey, I'm a supporter of Angel Reese and, hats off to her, but I thought accolades matter.
This is the ridiculous of the world. I don't believe this. I have to agree with Jason Whitlock, the most daft, unreasonable, wrong take person on the net. But this time he's absolutely correct. A dog's flying backwards at midnight and a crow sings as the bell tolls. There is no reason, absolutely no reason Angel Reese should have won this award 3 years in a row, because the product she is putting out on the court would lead us to believe that she is more interested in booty shaking, heartbreaking, and money making instead of putting in that work and becoming a better hooper.
When you have a gift and a talent, your ass and your looks, you put that on reserve because you say you don't want to be sexualized, but based on what you're doing and what you present, you're sexualized. So you're not increasing your value. That's why y'all talking about going on strike. In the podcast, you ain't getting the world of endorsements like Gilly and them and Cameron and them got that big. She's not getting that. So what are you appeasing and what are you trying to appeal to?
Well, it's very simple. One can surmise that she is trying to appeal to a broader audience because she understands that the WNBA is not going to be there to pay her bills. And it may be a very good move, but what she doesn't understand is that it's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take a breakthrough player. It's going to take someone of amazing proportions. And then somebody else is going to have to challenge that player. Why do you think the WNBA is setting up her and Caitlin Clark as a rivalry? And the sisterhood's going to run to the rescue saying how this is personal. But this has nothing to do with a personal issue. This has to do with the product being placed on the floor, missing layups, not being able to be consistent, and that poor attitude with the fans will have you at the bottom of the barrel looking around, where did your career go? Because the whole league is in jeopardy every year. 10 million bans under the sea, you dig?
And my whole thing is this, dude. She just seems as uncoordinated as a baby giraffe. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. It's like people go, well, she averages the league in most rebounds and double-doubles. It's like, listen, if you throw up 85 attempts, you're eventually going to get one or two. But the fact that you have to throw the ball up 85 times is ridiculous.
Polite savages. Ladies and gentlemen of Polite Savages, you are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger, struggle fans of the WNBA and modern women alike. And this one's a doozy. Charleston White cannot stop going in on Angel Reese. Says she'd rather pop that thing, shake that rump, than get on the court and work on her skills. As always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter, bitter pill, but you gotta shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Are you ready? Well, let's go. Well, Charleston White is at it again, putting his foot on the neck of Angel Reese, and this time he made a very valid point. You see, when a lot of these WNBA players and a lot of athletes are out there making themselves great, Angel Reese is out there shaking her rump, shaking her derriere, using her sex appeal to build her personal brand. Everybody wants to confuse a personal brand with skill nowadays, and I guess BET fell for the marketing. Got to give Angel Reese a round of applause because it seems like she's the greatest athlete that BET has seen this decade, because she just won the Athlete of the Year 3 years in a row. And of course, Clarissa Shields has a little something to say about it. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. She's a little upset because she has all the accolades and she is competitive. And to me, it is a head scratcher because a lot of ladies on that list of potential winners seem to have more accolades than Miss Angel Reese. But hey, it ain't no hate and ain't no shade, because a lot of these award shows are garbage and they don't understand anything anyway. And they're just trying to make the most popular decision that they can make, trying to build them ratings. It's all in the game.
Marissa and Papoose, I was told, was late for every damn thing because they were all in the press room, the radio room, just taking pictures. Nobody wanted to take pictures really with them, but they were just taking pictures and just stopping people. Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Just now. So she was up, I guess, for a nomination of some sort of award, okay? Lost that award. And when she lost that award, interesting enough, this is what this sore had to say. She says, I thought the person with the most accolades and accomplishments would win. Okay. She goes on to say, ain't nobody saying Angel Reese don't have accolades or she not good. I'm saying I thought the person with the most accolades and accomplishments would win the award.
So is this a legitimate complaint that Clarissa Shields had? Well, yes, but you have to understand the mentality of the WNBA and the mentality surrounding the WNBA. The people who watch the WNBA, they believe that the WNBA players should get as much money or the same percentage of profit share that the NBA gets, even though it's kind of ludicrous because the WNBA makes zero profit. So if you want the same percentage of zero, doesn't make a difference how much your percentage is, zero is still zero. But you see, this is the blabble of the modern woman wanting equality. Oh, what an entangled web they weave, always trying to obtain, no attempt to achieve. X-Clan said it best back in the day, because even Verbalizer knew what time it was gonna be years before the WNBA. Now listen, I ain't crazy, and I understand that ladies want equal pay and blabble, but it kind of astounds me that you could say on one foot you want equal pay for equal work and there's a wage gap, but on the other hand you have the same lady saying that the black woman and the woman is far outpacing men in every aspect of society financially. This is the double speak, the ethos of the modern woman. It's true over here, but it's not true over there. You dig?
We are not asking you to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking you to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Got it. So that's a huge misconception.
That's a huge misconception.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because every video is like, oh, this person gets paid this person gets paid that, right?
So I want to be really clear about that. Like, I don't think I should get paid the same as LeBron.
Right.
But the percentage of revenue, like, for example, they sell my jersey in Mandalay Bay, I don't get a dime.
You don't get any money from jersey sales?
Well, ma'am, the reason why you don't get compensated for jersey sales is really, really simple. You see, your jersey sales just goes into a big pot, and the big pot is still negative, and you got to throw money after money after money to get it to positive. But guess what? You don't have enough attendance. You don't have enough television money. You don't have enough marketing money to get yourself to the positive. So what you better do is go find yourself a whole lot of more Caitlin Clarks and drum up some that good old-fashioned competition so people can actually start watching the WNBA, because when you watch the game, it's absolutely atrocious. Missing open layups, can't dunk, not a good scheme, and a whole lot of complaining from the stars of the team. Nobody wants to deal with that crap, if you know what I mean, because when it comes down to it, it's all about the green.
In the NBA, they have percentages of revenue shared for the players, right? So jersey sales, obviously their TV contracts. You see these every year, these contracts get bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, massive.
But that's because their CBA, it negotiates where if the owners are making certain types of money, they get that as well.
Got it.
In the WNBA, that's not the case.
So it's quite simple. What they're trying to do is they're trying to supplement the fact and trying to drum up interest. And BET, owned by Viacom, has a vested interest in making sure that they can get in on that hustle wallet, that WNBA hustle, because what they see is possibly, just maybe, with Caitlin Clark and this Angel Reese rivalry, they can build the game up so people actually give a damn about watching it. Because as it sits right now, only time anybody tunes in is when Miss Clark is up there playing her game. And the rest of the league is kind of like a faceless channel. You don't really know who they are. You kind of wonder who they are, but you can't see who they are. Kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it? You dig? Thank you for watching the TIP Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom, we're out.
We found true happiness.